Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. It's Thursday night. I know I'm terrible at starting these, especially with summer program. This was our second week. We're done 2 weeks, on to week number 3. Um, I'm tired. I had some homework that needed to be done today. That was like due today. I did only take one class this semester instead of two because we're having the majority of summer program during this time, and I knew 2 classes was going to be too much. I tried to drop out of a class last semester so that it'd only be one class, and I couldn't. Well, I could because I did it so early, but then I'd have like a W they said on my transcript, and I just didn't want that. So anyways, yeah, it was a long week. My fibro kicked my butt. By the time I got home Monday, I was so exhausted. I was like crying when it was time to go to bed because I was so tired and my body hurt so bad. But I ended up having to take Tuesday off. I could barely move, which I hate doing and I was not happy about, but it is what it is. And here we are on Thursday. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I ended up agreeing to house and dog sit for my cousin over Thursday, so today, through Sunday. They went camping in Maine, and they have 2 older dogs. They're literally sitting here sleeping on the couch right now. And yeah, so they left today, so I didn't have to come until tonight. And she said like I don't really have to be here much during the day, because they're used to them not being home, obviously, because like they work and stuff. But it's mainly like at night to like sleep with them because they sleep in bed with them. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. I have a home myself and I have a dog myself, but my mom lives with me, as you know if you've watched before. And she's more than capable of being at my house and my dog and my mom are best friends. So it really kind of worked out. Because my dog could care less if I'm gone, but she like whines if my mother leaves. Anyways, so it's a little weird being here though, I will say that, because so this house that I'm in was my cousin's house now, but it used to be my old hairdresser's house. So my old hairdresser and her husband at the time built this house, and this is where she actually used to do our hair. So she used to do my hair in this like room over here that I'm looking at, and like we'd have to go into the bathroom that's on this floor to get our hair washed. And that's when they first built the house. And then they ended up finishing off the basement and getting her salon down there. It was just like she had like a room to tan and a bathroom, and then like a space to do your hair in a little waiting area. And then she had like more of a basement down there too, but like that wasn't part of the salon. And so it's just a little like kind of weird because like I know the house pretty well because like yeah, she was my hairdresser, but she also like became our friend kind of, because my mom cleaned her house for years and years and years. And yeah, like my sister even went to her several times. So she no longer lives up here. Her and her now husband moved to New Hampshire where his family is. They're still not like terribly far from us. Well, it's like an hour or so. And like my sister even went a few times to her house in New Hampshire to get her hair done. And it's really wild to me because this house that they built is huge. Like my mom used to clean it and it used to take her all day to clean it because it's like 30 floors and it's massive. And the house that they moved into was like super small, which was interesting. She like changed a lot over the years. I still love her, but anyways, yeah, so I'm like out in the boonies, out in the country, which is like fine. Like that doesn't bother me at all. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of nice not to have like traffic going by constantly. And I was like, yeah, this will be like a nice little break. Like my mom and I are together a lot and I love her, but like this is a good opportunity to like get some space, and maybe that'll be good. And like she has awesome internet here because she works from home. So, it gives me the chance, because I do, of course, have work I need to do over the weekend, before we go to program again on Monday. So I'm going to do that, and I do have homework, so I'm going to do stuff like that. But yeah, it's Thursday night. I'm watching a TV show they have, They have way more things than I have. I have Hulu Live and Netflix. They have like other things too. So it's on Amazon Prime right now. It's called Going Home with Tyler Cameron. I don't know. I was trying to watch a movie and like I wasn't paying attention and I was like, this is silly to keep watching this. Something's like making a noise. I'm wondering if it's raining. That could be what I'm hearing because it was supposed to rain. We had to cancel our afternoon activities. The kids were so mad. We were supposed to go, we had the option of like kayaking, fishing, the beach, and then water games at school. I had like 30 kids sign up to go to the beach, and I had quite a few sign up for fishing and kayaking. But we had to cancel because it said it was like during the time that we were doing the activities, it was a 96% chance of thunderstorm. So it just made no sense. We ended up canceling. It stayed beautiful for a while. It did rain for a little bit. They probably would have been fine, but I'd rather play on the air. What? Air on the side of caution? Can you tell I'm tired? Yeah, I'm tired. Anyways, so I'm just gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna let these girls out again before we go up to bed. And I think I'm gonna have a snack. I ate dinner before I came, but I also brought myself a snack. I brought myself several snacks. You wanna see the dog? That one's Lola. And this one's Lucy. So I thought I would show you what most of my life looks like. So I am sitting here doing homework, which at the moment I was reading parts of my textbook and taking some notes. So this is why you don't get a lot out of my vlogs lately, because this is what 50% of my life looks like, and the other 50% I'm working, which would look like this, me sitting on a computer or being with the kids, which obviously I'm not comfortable filming because I'm not going to show you the students I work with because that's not appropriate. But yeah, this is why you're not seeing a heck of a lot, because this is what my life looks like. 50% of the time I'm doing this or I'm doing work, and other than that I pretty much sleep. I'll eat. And I really don't eat anything extravagant. I do a lot of like quick things that do not take a lot of effort. I repeat a lot of things because I just don't have the energy to think about what I'm going to eat. And that's just kind of what it is. And that is why you don't see a heck of a lot lately. I would love to do more things like go to the beach and bake more, read more. I actually was just thinking to myself, like, I had planned, my goal was to finish the book I'm reading. I have about 100-ish, well, a little bit more than 100 pages left. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish it this weekend. We have 4th of July weekend. I had no plans. Didn't end up doing anything besides the dog sitting and house sitting and my homework. And I have to finish some work today. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to like finish my book. And I haven't touched my book. And the other day I was sitting here thinking, and I was like, I don't even know what my book is about anymore, because it's been like over a week. It's probably been like 2 weeks since I've touched the thing, because I'm just so exhausted by the time the day comes to the end that I don't have the brain capacity to do any reading. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. I'm like bearing through it, trying to get through the day each day, and excited for a few weeks off, hopefully come the end of summer program. And at that point I will be just taking some time. I had wanted to go on a little bit of a vacation, but it's just not in the cards. I cannot afford it. And yeah, we'll see what the new year brings. I have taken on a new position in another school during the day because I cannot survive off the one income like I had hoped I could. So I will be working more like I was a few years ago, and I'm excited and scared because I know I'm going to be exhausted, and I have a bunch of homework that I'm going to keep trying to knock out, I have classes I need to finish taking so that I can finish up this bachelor's degree and then move on to my master's. I did get accepted into a master's program, and they said I could go ahead and start that while I'm finishing my bachelor's, but that's just going to be way too much to handle, 2 full-time jobs plus full-time bachelor's degree courses on top of that part-time master's courses. Like that, I am a crazy person, and like I do this to myself where I get into things that like way too much stuff on my plate, but I am smart enough to know that that is way too much and I'm not even going to attempt it. So I'll have to wait to start my master's classes next summer, because I will be finished with my bachelor's degree at that point in time in the psychology field. So that is the plan as of now. So this is what my life's going to look like for the next at least year, probably longer than that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you like a glimpse into why you don't see me doing a heck of a lot, because this is literally what I do. Like, this is it. I'm homework, I'm doing work, or I am, running errands, which is what you see me doing now. Actually, I'm on my way home from running errands, and the errands I typically run are like going to the stores to do my grocery order pickups. I have not been inside the grocery store in I don't know how long. I just don't have the time or the energy, so I do the grocery order pickups, and those are so convenient and such a lifesaver, and I'm thankful that my area has them now. But yeah, so this is me going home from that, and this was from the other week when I went out to breakfast and had a nail appointment. But I figured I'd put it in here because I never included it in my other vlog, because I felt like it was at a point where it was long enough so I didn't need to include it, and it worked out because then I ended up needing it this week. So I'm just kind of jamming out on my way home from getting groceries, having my nail appointment, doing all those fun Saturday errands that just need to be done when you're an adult and take up most of your weekend, and then you have to go back to work on Monday. If you are an adult, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's like you have not enough time in the weekend to get everything done between errands. We're supposed to rest, we're also supposed to do things like that we enjoy, and there's just not enough time between when we get out of work till when we need to go back to work to fit everything in. But anyways, I appreciate you sticking with me even through the boring stuff, and I am hopeful that as things calm down and I get a better handle on things, that we will have some more exciting content in the mix. Let me know what you guys would like to see, and I will try to provide. Like I said, things are so crazy right now, and I am doing my best just to keep my head above water, but things will eventually slow down. I will have a few weeks off, and I'm hopeful that I won't just like waste them and sleep the whole time, but that is a possibility, because that seems to be what I usually do when I have those few weeks off in the summer, because my body's just so exhausted from the rest of the year. But like I said, thank you for sticking with me through this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because my goal for July is to get to 32 subscribers, and I have all the confidence that we can do it, because I have to have confidence, or else what's the point in setting goals? So I will let you guys get on with the rest of the vlog, and I appreciate you. Hey guys, I am going to end the vlog here. You can see my little friend creeping in here. She wants some love. I'm on my last night of house sitting. We haven't been getting very much sleep, at least I haven't. These little ones get up quite a bit during the night and then have to get lifted back up into bed. So it's been interesting. Definitely glad it's a weekend, but I am going to end the vlog. Thank you for being here. And I do have the goal of getting to 32 subscribers by the end of June. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can hear my other little friend backing away from me. She's mad because I took her sister's toy, her human sister's toy away from her. She was trying to destroy that, and I didn't think her little human would be very happy to come home and find her toy destroyed. So yeah, I completely forgot what I was saying. Like, comment, subscribe. I am trying to get to 32 subscribers by the end of July. So I'm confident that we can do that. I've been confident every time that we can meet these goals, and I never seem to hit the goals like at the last bit, like when it's the end of June or the end of May. But then like the day after, I hit them. It's weird. And I've been having these dreams of like a video of mine like going, like hitting it big. Oh, here she goes getting her sister's toy. You little turd. And so I'm hoping maybe that's like, that's not yours. Look at this. See the toy? And she's like, what do you mean that's not mine? That's not yours. It's your sister's. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I've been having these like dreams of like videos going viral, and I'm like hopeful that maybe that's like really gonna happen. But yeah, I do enjoy my time here with you, and I am so thankful for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and I'm excited to share more with you, and I appreciate you bearing with me through this really challenging, overwhelming time in my life when it's, you know, lots of work and homework, because things are just crazy busy right now. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing week. Be kind, be blessed.